Yeah, so if you're looking at buying something like a Subaru Wilderness model, maybe a TRD RAV4, I don't know, maybe like a Nissan Rogue Rock Creek. I mean, there's a million of these little off-road ready, like ready from the factory, little SUVs running around. You might want to hold off on buying one of those because they're not going to be able to compete with this new Bronco Sport Sasquatch. All right, just taking a quick look at the new Sasquatch package for the Bronco Sport. There's a lot of good updates here. Actually, this is a very impressive package, because a lot of people want to take these small crossover SUVs off-roading, overlanding, and they don't necessarily want something like the full-size Bronco. And the best part about this package is it's available on both engines. So you get the 1.5 EcoBoost or the 2-liter EcoBoost. And for 2025, the Bronco Sport gets a lot of upgrades. In fact, actually, most of it's on the interior, so we will talk about that stuff towards the end of the video. But yeah, first, let's talk about everything you do get with this Sasquatch package because you get a lot. Let's start off with the suspension. You get new Bilstein shocks, and guess what? It actually does sit up higher as well, almost half an inch. And of course, you're going to get that twin clutch rear drive unit, the rear diff that can fully lock or transfer power side to side. This isn't using, electronic systems, at least not in the rear. To get the most out of a setup like that, you need to have all these other upgrades. So that's why this package is just awesome. And then for the tires, we do get these Goodyear's 29-inch all-terrains. Yeah, these are huge for this size class. And these bash plates, this is unique on the Sasquatch package, front and rear bumpers. And these are metal too, with metal hardware. And you can see the recovery hooks, yeah, there's 4 of them, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Because they say there's actually going to be different accessories you can get here as well. You can get like some LED lights. You can get this brush guard. And they're even going to have like a little mount for like a dune flag. So that would be, really cool. And the cool little details continue down the side. In fact, check this out. We do get this little tie-down hook that actually pops out of the side fender. You can see that can hold up to 150 pounds each side. So, for your rooftop stuff, if you want to tie something down up there. Now, of course, you're probably saying, all this sounds great, but I'm still worried, I'm going to damage this fragile unibody little crossover if I do some serious off-roading on this thing. Well, guess what? They've kind of thought of everything here. You get full protection on the front here, you get it on the front, of course. But guess what? Even on the rear here, you're going to get protection. This is, these are steel too as well. So, yeah, this is going to give you the confidence you need. Yeah, because, just having the capability alone, it's not that great if you're worried about damaging your vehicle. And it gets better on the interior because we get all the newest upgrades. All the newest tech here, big screens, and, the features you want. So it's not just a screen. You want to have, if you're off-roading in this thing, you got to be able to see where you're going. So there's a new 360 camera with this kind of off-road trail mode where you can see here, they have this like split view where you can see, both front tires. You can see, what are you going to hit or, ideally, what are you going to avoid hitting? You can see that. Now, this is actually standard on the Badlands, the 2-liter. If you get the 1.5-liter Outer Banks, this will be an option, but you can get it. And the digital gauge cluster is a nice touch as well. The only thing is this dashboard kind of seems a little drab to me. I wish there are some yellow accents here on the seats and stuff. We'll get to that. I kind of wish they would have maybe brought some of the yellow into around the air vents or something. So I threw that into Photoshop real quick. So, let me know what you guys think of that. But yeah, here are the seats. It's like this light gray, medium gray, and yellow combination. It looks really nice. I like the look of it. The upper part here, as you can see, it is kind of this it's that real smooth fabric. The contrast stitching there as well is nice. And over here on the side, as you can see, there's like this cool little, I don't know, it looks like there's like a little pocket built into the side. Maybe you can put a phone in there, and just kind of cool with the Bronco. Now, the only thing I'm actually very disappointed on the interior here, we still get this like cheap looking base model gray headliner. Like, what is up with this? Not only is it just, you can just get it dirty so easily, but everybody, the newest trend, it's just a sportier look to have it all blacked out inside, especially you know, it would match the black roof on the exterior. So again, just a little quick Photoshop there. You know, I guess these are small changes that Ford could make for next year. But they did include these other features. Some of these are from the bigger Bronco. You have these USB ports right on top of the dash. This is behind the touchscreen. As you can see, accessory ready, yeah. And guess what? You do get 4 auxiliary switches that you can wire up yourself for whatever.